Hello, 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 hello. Can you say? Yeah, yeah. Today it's a good day. We're talking about uh, the arrests that have been made, and Hope Washington have been denied bail and has been remanded into custody until 7th of August. That means he's going to spend time in the remand prison on the 31st of July. Anyway, today it's an open line. It's an open line. We are talking about anything. A truth or about anything today. But of course, there are other issues that we can delve into. Nyaya dzekuti why is Nelson Chamisa quiet? People are being arrested left, right, and center. Where is Nelson Chamisa now? Uh, I'm seeing Tendai BT tweeting here and there, but Nelson Chamisa, since the passing of his mother, he has not tweeted. If I'm not mistaken, he has not tweeted. He has not been active on social media, if you can say it that way. So my question is, what is happening with Nelson Chamisa? It's another question that we'll tackle. But then, good news, I've managed to get in touch with Makomborero Aruzivishe. Some of you know him, so I'm going to be having him on Sunday, this coming Sunday. It's going to be fireworks. We're going to be talking about a number of issues about the civil rights movement. On this channel we talk about anything, because it's a fully fledged television station where we bring in stories, be it sports, be it social, be it health. We talk about it. So that is the reason and the goal of this channel. It's a multilingual, in the sense that we can bring in, if you are Ndebele speaking, you can come on board. If you are Shona speaking, you can come on board. If you are English speaking, you can also come on board. So we had an interesting conversation on Sunday with Mr. Kennedy Mandaza. What do you think about that interview? You tell me on the comment section as well. And follow us on Twitter, follow us on Facebook, and all these platforms. So yeah, Nasi Mvenge, it's an open line. We are talking about this. We are talking about anything that is on your mind. Please feel free uh, to air it out on what is happening in Zimbabwe right now with the curfew. What do you think about it? Tatinda Karigambe was fighting with Pokelo Nare yesterday, and even today achitaura kuti izvo pozi kurunzi vakadzi vemuzimbabwe hamugoni kugeza. That is according to Pokelo Nare. And she said, you guys hamuna hasha. And she was saying that allegations that Idi Mnangagwa Jr. is in love with Pokelo Nare. That is the allegations that she's making. So that's not my call. It is Tatelicious Karigambe's version. I don't know how far true is it. Tatelicious, she always makes allegations. You remember when she said that Lorraine Gui was sleeping with Tinashe Mtarisi of Nash Paints. A lot of things that came out. So we don't know where she gets her stories or who are her sources. Yeah. So that is the story that we have, Nasi. We are talking about anything that is on your mind. The goal of this channel is to chat about anything. So if you are here, please just say hi on the comment section. Say hi on the comment section. I'm waiting for you. What is MDC planning? Yeah, that is a big question. What is MDC planning now that there is 31 March and some of the youths in the MDC, the youth wing, has distanced themselves from the 31 July the protest. So vari kuti hatisikuda kushandiswa because Senengamu and Jacob Ngarivome, they are saying they are being used by ZANU-PF or by faction in ZANU-PF. What do you think? Do you think MDC is being pushed? Julie Wacho, if you're here, please shout yes. Vimbai Wacho, if you're here, please shout yes. Africa Unite, thank you for your comment. Yeah, so those are the subjects that we can also be talking about. And then what do you think about uh, the the denial of bail? Did you see that coming? The denial of the bail ra Jacob Ngare Vume and Hopo Chimono. And there is also another interesting subject that we must also look at as well. The subject here, Namatai Kwekweza, the 21-year-old girl. I tried to reach out to her that we can have an interview because of the civil rights. She is protesting, and some of you do not even know what she's protesting for. She's protesting that uh, the government is amending the constitution that was voted by the people of Zimbabwe because it was, widely um, there was a wide consultative uh, platform that was there. And if you remember, the likes of Douglas Monzora, the likes of Paul Mangwana, Douglas Monzora was representing the MDC then, and Paul Mangwana was representing ZANU-PF. That is where you had the constitutional amendment, which says that a president can only uh, rule for 2 terms, and that's it. Uh, so that is also one thing that she's fighting for, and she seems to be alone in this battle. Nobody's like hashtagging here, nobody's tagging here. People are just quiet. They are going about doing their business. What do you think about her? What do you think? I mean, she's 21 years old, and she's so cognizant and she's so woke about these issues that affect us, because if there are constitutional amendments, they will come and bite us, because it will take years for us to really draft another constitution, and then it has to be adopted, and then it has to be implemented. These are the issues that you also need to look at, because um, uh, that is important for our constitution. So if you want to be part of the show, please, I'm posting now. If you want to be part of the show, please feel free to join the show right now. I'm posting the link. If you want to be part of the show today, it's an open line, as I said. Today we're talking about anything, so feel free to say everything that is on your mind. Uh, some say Madirative Nasi, but we're just trying to make sure that everyone participate freely. But let me remind you about the show of Sunday. God gives us life on Sunday. We are going to be having Mr. Makomborero Aruzivishe. Mr. Makomborero Aruzivishe. Some of you know him, and he's going to be part of the show on Sunday. So you have to tune in so that you can be part of this show on Sunday. You definitely don't want to miss that. It's going to be an interesting subject. So if you have any questions or if you have any contribution, please get in touch with me beforehand so that we can actually touch base before the show starts, so that you can be part of the guest. If you want to be part of the guest of the show, please get in touch with me on the numbers that I've displayed on the screen, and get in touch with me on Sunday. That is the man that we'll be having on Sunday, Mr. Makomboro Arizvishe. There you see the banner is there. Please get in touch with me so that you can be part of the show. That is the number that you can call if you want to be part of the show on Sunday. Then the question that we're asking is, the civil rights movement, are they targeted by the government? And you don't want to miss that part of the show. So there is the link. If you want to air out your views on JCTV Zimbabwe, feel free to do so. Yeah, I want to see who is here. If you are here, just say something on the comment section. If you're here, just say something on the comment section. I want to hear your comments so that I can know who is here and where are you from. you're from Namibia, you're from Zimbabwe, you're from Canada, you're from US, wherever you are, just say hi on JCTV Zimbabwe, and we can you can bring anything, any topic in the fore. You can talk about it, anything that is happening in Zimbabwe that you want us to talk about. So those are the topics that I was giving you today about Hopo Shingono has been remanded in custody. The same applies with Jacob Ngarivume. And we are just a few days away from this planned protest. What is your take? And they have said that it's going to be it's a non-partisan kind of protest. So do you think it's going to happen? Do you think, because some people are saying that this curfew has been implemented in order to silence the civil rights movement? And there is a guy, I think he's Taurai, who is from Zimbabwe Citizens Forum. He then came and he said that, hi, Lady Scaraby. Hi, Lady Scaraby. What's up, my sister? Africa Unite. What's up? What can we do as general citizens to push ED and Chamisa to a negotiating table? We are divided. Andrew Chimbandidza, I'm here. Yeah. That's a good question. What can we do, guys, to push these guys? Because it looks like we, the citizens, Tisnokwara, we are the ones who bear the brunt of their unwillingness to negotiate, or their unwillingness to sit down and have a political dialogue. Because to tell you the truth, if you remember in 2008, 2009, what actually happened was that people died. That nobody can dispute. People died in 2008 from political violence. And then after that, there was the GNU. And if you know that we as the citizens, it took time for people to heal from that. But what is always going to happen is that, well, they are going to fight and to reach this stalemate. Like there is this deadlock that is there, and that deadlock cannot be brokered. And with that deadlock, the people that bear the brunt of that deadlock, it's us, the citizens. And them, when they went into agreement, they benefited. Nobody can dispute that. Of course, the nation benefited at the end, but what you want to see is that there are people who lost their husbands. There are people who lost their family members. There are people who lost their livelihood. There are people who lost their jobs. There are people who lost what what could make them live. There was money that was lost due to hyperinflation. And at the end of the day, it's the citizen who is going to bear that brand. So their unwillingness to negotiate is killing us. It's destroying us. Of course, let's talk about the issue of corruption and other stuff, but these people must sit down and talk. You may not agree. It's almost like marriage. In a marriage, when you go maybe probably to a wedding, you have a wedding, you must understand that it's not everything that you agree with your partner. Or in a marriage, you don't agree on certain issues, and in those issues, but you go ahead with the wedding. So it's clear that what is going to happen is that there is going to be matters of contention in any dialogue, but that does not dissuade you from engaging in one. So last year, we had hope when we saw Thabo Mbeki coming to Zimbabwe. So the question Africa United is, Andrew Chimbandidza is asking that, what can we do as citizens? I think we should go in the streets. I think probably we should go in the streets and say we want a negotiation between Nelson Chamisa and Idi Mnangagwa. We want that. We want these people to meet. want them to meet and they broker a deal. We say that if there is any problem, let us iron out the Zimbabweans. And then there is also another narrative that I always find that when I talk about that, because I do not agree with Nelson Chamisa, people will start to say Wakatengwa is PF and all of that. But uh, I think what I also always find with us Zimbabweans is that we cannot separate hardliners to people who think, to reality, because there are hardliners who are in ZANU-PF and there are hardliners who are in MDC, and those hardliners, they cannot give any room to think for themselves, to say this could work for us, this could work for us, so at the end of the day, you find people, they cannot even give in whatever Nelson Chamisa says is what they are going for. They are not given a room to say, what if we do it this way, what if it happens this way. So I really agree with you, Andrew Shimbandiza, that we need to have these guys, they need to have a dialogue for us not to suffer. Thank you so much for that contribution, Mr. Andrew. I put in the link. If you are struggling, please, if I want to see everyone who is here, can you just say hi, 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 hi? I want to know where you are coming from, where you are watching from. If you're watching from Zimbabwe, if you're watching from South Africa, you're watching from wherever you're watching, please just say hi and say Zimbabwe, South Africa, right? Right. So that is the story. Saka nyaya iripo. Feel free to address me in your own language. Nxa ufuna ukukhuluma ngesindebele, ungakhuluma ngesindebele sakho, siyakuzwa and sizokuphendula. If you want to speak nechishona, unotaura nechishona, tinotaura. And if you want us to communicate in English, these are the 3 major official languages of Zimbabwe. You can also do that. So that is the subject, but that is the my opinion, Andrew. That is my own opinion. I believe that these guys can meet and they stop this Zimbabwean impasse. We are really tired. Daneta, we cannot continue like this. We need to have a deal brokered somehow for us to have something to smile about Zimbabwe. All right. Moving on. Moving on. Please, guys, if you can hear me clearly, please just say hi. And if you are part of this show, please just say hi. I'm watching from there. Durban, South Africa, Cape Town, wherever you are. I really want to. Ladies Karabi, I know you always talk about your network. I hope one day, Chambo, you're going to have I'm going to have to call you. Yes, Africa Unite. Mkoma, did you try to buy your idea for going in the streets? The major stumbling block are hardliners are talking about. Mushauri kutsvaka is urukutsva isu tiri kunetsana. Let's extinguish the fire. Exactly. That is exactly what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. We cannot move on if we have this hardliner stance. Of course, we know there is corruption. Of course, we know there are people who were killed. Of course, we cannot deny all those things. Let's not. I'm not shying away from that. People lost their lives, but what I'm saying is that Tino, hi, Charmaine, excellent channel. Hello, my friends. Thank you for supporting me. Yeah, so Musha Urukucha, and we are busy, saying that okay, let's continue that stand. My desire is, of course, we want to make sure that there is no corruption in Zimbabwe. There is accountability. People do not loot public funds all across Africa. But what I'm saying is that even in Shona Wanataura kuti gengesha mukombe hazvifanani nekumwira mudeme. Hi Mr. Bongani Nyazi, what's up my brother, kunjani lapho, lapho khona ngiyakubona ukuthi khona, danki, right, and ngiyakubonga for isikhathi sake saba naso ngeSunday. You really, I mean, brought the show some fire. I hope ukuthi uzoba khona ngeSunday, sizoba nomakhomborero aruzivishe. We're going to have a good chat. I hope you are going to be part of the show. Right, so what I was saying is that as much as we love to make sure that I was giving an idiom to say that gengesha mukombe hazvifanani nekumwira mudeme, which translate to say that a halfway loaf is better than nothing. So what I'm saying is that better have a unified force than to have a disjointed force for quite a long time. There's somebody coming in. Bongani Ncube, what's up, my brother? What's up, brother?
I'm fine with you. I'm fine with you.
How is everything?
Everything is fine, my brother.
Yes. What's your take about Mr. Andrews' take? Uti, can we continue to suffer and not have a dialogue between Idi Mnangagwa and Nelson Chamisa?
Yeah, I think dialogue is the best, but whom are we going to dialogue with? I think it is out of his mind because he don't want a dialogue at all. I think most of his advisors are not good at all. They don't want that because they want to continue looting. So us as the youth, I think on my own view, us as the youth, we must go to the... Maybe we must go and protest asking for a dialogue. I think that's the best way. Not asking a dialogue to ED. Maybe if we can ask a dialogue with the army, maybe it's the best way.
Yes. You know, remember on Sunday, you said something that was really interesting, if I remember. You said something about the power of the army was kind of like reduced after the 2017.
Yes.
Can you take a further to that as we touch on that issue of dialogue?
Yeah, I think this type of dialogue with the army. I think it will be this type of, if we dialogue with the army, I think is the best, because if we follow President Mnangagwa, he can't agree because he's a looter. He won't agree to dialogue. That's so. If maybe we protest, write our post, we ask maybe Varelius Vanda, whom we believe, maybe General Chiwenga, we try to ask those guys for a dialogue because our generation is robbed and doomed. Right now, I can see Jacob Mdenda.
Yeah.
Jacob Mdenda is a close friend of Emerson Mnangagwa since Guku Round the era. I have that evidence that I can speak. He's a friend of Emerson Mnangagwa. He is the uncle of my father. And I know when my father was still alive, there are stories that was telling me about Jacob Mdenda when my father was being taken away from during Guku Round the era. My father was taken. Those days, the one who found that you picked up the wrong people was Jacob Mdenda, so that my father was released during those times. So Jacob Mdenda in parliament there. That's why you see all the moves on the MDC MPs. You see, he is very powerful on those things. So those people like Jacob Mdenda, what he can, he will never advise President Mnangagwa.
Okay. So what you are saying is that if we can bring people, because right now, I was saying on the other video that the army, like trying to do dialogue without the army, I mean, it's not going to work. Or trying to protest excluding the army is not going to work, because the army or the general job, they hold the trump card. They are the ones who can say we are going left. If we are going left, we are going left. They are saying we are going right, we are going right. So I think I totally agree with you that I even concur with the way Professor Jonathan Moyo recently said that the whole power is now, the whole power of ZANU-PF belongs to the army. So if you cannot work with the army, then there is no way that you are going, if you are not going to bring a dialogue with the army, then there is no way that you are going to have any dialogue that is sound. Bongani? Bongani, are you still there? We seem to have lost Bongani there. But thank you so much. Thank you, Bongani, for your contribution. We hope to have Bongani back. Okay, Africa United is saying that I also buy the idea of the last caller. Why the main MDC to go and sell? Yes. I believe so. That if we really want to see a real dialogue, let's bring in the army. The army must be involved. The army must be fully involved, because they are already involved. So you cannot say that, because personally I feel like it's up to the army to say this is going to happen. Of course, we can argue on the fact that the civilians, the army must not involve themselves in the issues of civilians, but let's tell each other the truth, Okay, Bongani, you're still talking when we lost you there, and you have someone agreeing with you. I also had the idea of the last caller, why the main opposition sell the idea to hey, what on that?
The network. My Wi-Fi was down. Hello, pardon.
Yes, I can hear you. You can go ahead.
What's the question? I was talking about the dialogue with the army. Ne?
Yes.
I think the dialogue with the army is the best way to go, because those guys, we can do everything. If the army generals, they won't like anything that we can do. Maybe if we do something, maybe we go and ask those generals. Maybe you can. I still believe maybe General Chiwenga is not. He's not a vice president. He's still an army general and SB Moyo. Those people maybe. Even now, for themselves, they feel they were robbed, because the tactic of ED to remove BP Chiwenga in the army, he wanted to weaken them.
Yeah.
That was his main aim. He wanted to weaken them so that he can do any moves, because they are no longer there. He knew the people who removed Mugabe was General Chiwenga and the SB Moyo. Valerius Vanda is included. Those three people, if maybe when we are protesting, we can write on the boards, calling for them for a dialogue. Maybe it will be best.
Yeah, I'm also for the same idea, because if as you said, they are the reasons why we are here in the first place.
Yes.
This is why we are in the they brought us this. Our current president. So they are the ones who can talk to him, or who can broker a deal to say, guys, you promised that the things were going to change. Things have not changed. We want to have a dialogue with you so that we can see change in our country. Because 3 years on, and we are like we have lost it totally. So that is what I believe is important, that we negotiate with peace or with the army, because that is the only way we can get ourselves out of this issue of corruption. And I think you recall General Philip Valerius saying that there is some people who are unduly benefiting, and there are people who are not mindful of the masses. It really pains him that people are doing that. So what is I mean, what is the use of us trying to force the civilian power, which is already made by the army? Let's have the dialogue with the army. It's like trying to send someone to propose love for someone that you can go and face head on.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
All right. There is a comment here from Excellent. He's saying that, guys, the army is already involved. The army is running this nation, and I personally believe that it is the same army that is rejecting the right now. Now done. What's your take on that?
Yeah, on this one, the problem of us Zimbos most of the time, we are not one.
Yeah.
This is an idea, but someone can oppose an idea. You see, he can say the army is the Nasi or whatever, but I'm not sure. I won't say anything on his comment, but the truth that he must know, the army is different from other civil servants or whatever. He's saying the army is already involved on a dialogue. We never approached the army to dialogue with them.
So okay, go ahead.
The best way that I can see is to face them, to face these guys, Valerius Banda, the army general, straight. We face them, we talk to them. We want things to go this way. Because now, you see, corruption is killing our country. If you talk, the truth, you know what is killing, most thing that is killing our country. These guys, these old guys, they grow up under a propaganda. Lies is killing our country. If you speak the truth, you are arrested.
Yes.
They are against the truth.
Yes. That's very true.
So the way to go is to confront the army general, not with violence. Asking them to come on the table so that we dialogue with them.
Yes.
I think that's the best way. We can dialogue with the nurses with what it won't help. We can dialogue as the citizens, but without involving the army, we are doomed.
Yes. That's very true. I totally agree with you. My sister, Excellent, thank you for your contribution. Africa United is saying that I agree with you. Let's have a formal communication. So I think probably this is my. I think we can have a petition that we can say Valerius and say General, you are the one who promised us this is going to happen. This is going to happen. It's going to happen. We are begging you because you are the final backdrop when we are facing the currency in 2017 and all of that, and we were our back were against the war. You came and you said, "This is our plan. Please, can you do something?" I think that would be proper. I mean, a proper citizen like just petition. We are not fighting, we are not protesting. We just petition. We sign probably signatures, and we say we want a dialogue with the army. Ask for them to solve our issues. I think that would be the best. Mr. Bongana, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still there, but I think then my network is down. But
all right, okay. All right. But I was just saying that we can sign a petition that we can send. I think that's good.
Yes.
I think we can sign a if you are with me here on this on the comment section, just if you are with me, that we can sign a petition that we can send to the army. Please, we know you are the one who brought us here. You brought us the president, and you promised us that things will change. Hence, we want to send a petition to the army. Marshall, hello, how are you? Thank you for being part of this show. We see you there. Everyone else that is watching. Yeah, that's the topic that we're talking about. We were talking about uh, and I really want to thank Mr. Bongani. Do you have anything else that you want to say before I let you go?
Yeah, thank you, my brother, for your channel. Maybe if thank you for your channel, my brother, because some of the youth maybe fear will come out of them. One thing that is killing our country, we are not united, we are not one, full
Yeah.
of fear.
Yes.
If we, I thank your channel because we can speak now. Someone is listening to us. We
Yes.
can voice. Thank you for you are now our voice as the youth. Thank you for that. I want to thank you. May God bless you.
Thank you, much appreciated. I thank you, my brother, for
Thank
coming
you
on
very
the. I really appreciate your input and everyone else that Can people hear me? Can you people hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now, but the volume was not.
All right, okay. Yeah, so I was saying that the issue that is at hand is that we can sign, but we can much extent which is ends of PV standard. It's divided to no need to rise up Zimbabwe. Thank you. So yeah, I was saying the goal of this channel, my brother, was you know that if we cannot have a platform to speak out like what we're doing right now. Because for you to even own a TV right now, opened up stations. One to have a TV channel in Zimbabwe, it's really a hassle. That is the reason why we see platforms like YouTube, where people can come on and talk about issues. I mean, every direction is Can you still hear me?
Yes, now we are clear.
Okay. All right. So before we wrap up this show, Mr.
Yes.
Bonani, I want to hear your on the arrest of the two guys, Chimono and Jacob. What is your that one?
Yeah, hey, the arrest of these guys. You know, the government is on deep fear. These guys. I was checking the way Operation Chimono was talking. The truth will send you to prison in Zimbabwe, but if you continue lying, you'll be afraid. You'll be, you know, most of the time, people of Zimbabwe are not united. That's the problem. You see, if the day that guy Opwe was arrested, people, on my own view, there was no. If people they went to the street to protect that guy or to protest to show that they are angry, but the problem of the people of Zimbabwe, I think the Gukuround era divided the people. ZANU-PF knew very clear that if they launch a Gukuround era, they will divide the people until I don't know when. And you know, this thing of Gukuround, it's now emerging even in our generation. We were not there. Why don't we, us as young people, before we go to the dialogue, we unite ourselves, we dialogue. We dialogue. This is our future. We were not there those times of Gukuround era, whatever. Why can't we have a dialogue as the young people? We direct where we want to go. You see, most of the times I listen many people. I used to see, even I can say as right now, I can see Apostle Wenga. Most of the times, that guy he stands for the truth in the country. But some of the people, young people in Zimbabwe, you'll find them on his comment insulting the apostle. You see where we are doomed.
Yeah.
I'm not. I don't go to his church, but I listen. The truth will set the country free. And the problem of ZANU-PF, they don't want the truth.
Yes.
That's the problem. If you talk the truth, you speak the truth, they arrest you, they kill you like those two, the journalist and the opposition leader, Jacob Ngarivume. I don't see where he went wrong about saying, let on 31 the people of Zimbabwe must exercise their right, because it's written on the constitution.
Exactly. That is the thing. That also the reason why I brought Mr. Kennedy Mandaza that day, that he must explain why the crackdown on on civil rights movement because they're exercising their rights. If they
Yes.
have done something, I was saying, I actually wrote on my wall that if they did something criminal, why not just charge them and reprimand them to say we cannot have a protest because of COVID-19, but
Yes.
people are allowed to do a form of protest, or to say you can have maybe 100 people that are going to petition maybe the mayor of certain in Blawa, just to air their voice to say we want this. But you see in Israel people are protesting, you see in America people are protesting, you see in many parts of the world people are protesting, right? Why are people not allowed to do that? That is, I totally agree with you that people are not united. The issue of Google, it's one of those history of our country that we have not yet faced. We have not looked into it. Even to date, as you said, that it divided us. Right now, you find that it's difficult for someone to accept, like someone from Matebeleland to even marry someone from nationality. It's difficult. Why? It's not because people they don't want to marry interculturally. It's because of that history that has not yet been resolved. People they still have wounds. They don't know who is their enemy. They don't know who hurt them. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that history needs to be revisited in a bid to make sure that we bring unity again in the country, in not sugarcoating a lie. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I really think that you are very, very right to say there is a dark truth that we need to revisit and resolve that truth. And people must come out and apologize to say we are sorry for what we did to people. We are sorry for what we did to your brothers and sisters. Up to now, I was hearing about the commission of inquiry about it. And I don't think they are really doing, because it's not making any noise. Because there are people who actually, some of them relocated here in South Africa, and they still remember that dark past.
Yeah, the problem of these people, they go to the wrong people. And these people, they just want to bribe people. What is needed from the people? They don't want money. People need to be apologized. It's just to apologize. And we are human beings. Yes, there is no need of giving people money. We have people that we know who were there. Even my father was included on that thing, Google around the area. I have my father, the brother of my father is still there. They were beaten. Some of them, they were killed in Lupani. Their friends were killed in Lupani. But the brother of my father is still there. He can narrate the stories that they were there. But those people, they don't go to the people who were there on the spot. They go to the young generation which were not there.
Who do not know how deep that wound is.
It happened. They will be insulting people to doing this, and insulting the people who were not there, insulting my generation. You did this. I was not there, but the old people are there. The one who were on the ground, they don't go to them because they know they will tell them the truth. They don't go. They come to us. You see. So what I can emphasize on this thing of go round, they must go to the people because most of them are still there. Why are they not calling them to come and tell them? They must call those people, old people that were arrested, taken, those who survived on that time, who saw people being killed. We know them.
Yes.
You see, but the problem is that most of the people, they fear to come out. It's like that thing of go ground is still there. Why can President Emerson Mnangagwa, why himself he don't call maybe a dialogue of old people? Not that these things that they are busy doing with ZANU-PF and whatever. This dialogue don't need ZANU-PF people. Need Zimbabweans.
You know, you are very, you take me to Rwanda. I think you know what happened in 1994 in Rwanda.
Yes.
And I've read some books and I've watched documentaries about Rwanda and how people killed one another. I mean, citizen to citizen killing one another. That's because one is Tutsi and one is Hutu. And 800,000 plus people died in less than 100. And
Yes.
how Paul Kagame and got into power, they made sure that they have a dialogue. They have a place where they've gathered all the people that died. I mean, there is a center of that. There's a memorial of reminding people that this is what happened. This is a era that happened. Don't want to go back to that past because we are risking. Because I think it's long overdue. Imagine Gukura wouldn't happened before Rwanda genocide. But in Rwanda, they've resolved that issue. It's no longer a talk of, people don't talk about it, they remember about it, but in a way that has unified the country.
Yes.
So for us, we need that thing of saying, if somebody is like, it's sort of like a truth and reconciliation when people come and say, I hate you, brother, I did this ABC. I think if you go online, you know there is a document that was done by Zeko and Debele. I don't know if you have seen that document.
Yes.
Yeah. And I was really, the other time, I really cried, my brother. I really cried when I saw some people who were talking about their ordeal, that we were mistreated. And nobody came to us and told us that we are wrong and we apologize for what happened. People just moved on. That was like that. That is, I mean, it's a wound that people would die with, and it's a problem. We are not going to address it. And if we want this nation to move forward, if we hope that this nation is going to move forward, if we don't address that dark past, I think that we'll be doomed to think that we can cover it up, talk about it.
Yes. The other problem that I see, my brother, I think is president's advisors. You know what Energy Mutodi said one day. Do you think people they can? That's why this thing it's always it's now generating even in our generation. Energy Mutodi said Ndebele are foreigners. How can a man, an advisor to the president, talking like that?
I mean, that is totally denigrating and totally unacceptable.
You see, that's the problem that we have. Maybe there is no one who tells the president the truth. We can even blame him. Maybe his advisors are wrong. Maybe he should change the advisors and put someone who has people in heart, who can feel the pain.
I think, my brother, it's about a political will inside. Maybe because Paul Kagame was one of the leaders of the RPF, and he said that he was the one who ordered the killing of, one who ordered the shooting down of the jet that killed Mr. Biarimana, who was the president of Rwanda by then. And he had to say, even though I hated Hutus for killing our brothers, but I'm having to say, let's unite as a nation. He has their Hutus that are in the family, their Hutus that he has forgiven and said, we forgive you for what you did, and we are saying, let's move on and build Rwanda. And look what Rwanda is right now. It's like a tour of Africa right now, because of like they are developing the country, the tourism the is right, the nation, the cities are clean, you go to Kigali, it's a very clean city. Everybody loves Rwanda. Why? Because somebody is the political leader. So he doesn't need an advisor. He needs one to have the political will to say there are voices that are still crying in maternity that needs to be addressed, and you need to address that. And I really think that is something that I don't think any advisor or any sane person should not turn a blind eye on.
Yeah, that's the truth. But this thing of go around era
Mm,
need to be addressed. And where most of the time I get confused.
mm,
Most of the Ndebele people,
mm.
they they take this thing on their part. It's like this go round thing only killed Ndebeles.
Yes,
You
yes,
see,
yes. Yeah.
now myself I'm a Tonga.
Mm,
I'm from Binga.
mm,
This go round era affected even in that place where
and
we come
Kalang.
from. People were killed. Kalanga were killed. But there are
Yes.
some people, individuals, who want to take these things like it was Ndeveles only. You see,
Mm.
I see most of the journalists, most of the areas in Binga, they don't go. They only go maybe Tolocho and whatever, where they know Lupani and whatever. But
Mm.
far deep there, they don't go. Most of the journalists. Because this thing, it's like it's someone's thing that it's Ndebele and a Shona thing. You see?
Yeah, very, very
But
right.
while there are people included on that, and there are people, Ndebele people who are involved on the killings of Ndebele peoples in the Gukuround era. So what is needed is the president to come out and apologize. It's a simple thing. People, they don't want money.
That is a very, very, very important point, my brother. Thank you so much for being part of the show, brother. We have to end it today here. Hopefully, you are going to join us on Sunday. We are going to be having Makubora Ishe, is one of the civil rights movement leader there, and you must just go and check him up on. He was one of the people who came out and spoke about the 1 August at the Commission of Inquiry. He was there and he presented his evidence, testified there, unscathed. He was somebody who was so fearless, and you should join us on Sunday, my brother. Hope that you are going to be part of the show.
On Sunday, what time?
Sunday, starting at 7:30.
Okay, I'll be there. Thank you very much to
All
be
right,
our
Marina.
voice.
Thank you.
Thank
I
you.
really appreciate that. That was Bongani, who was giving us his voice on the issues affecting Zimbabwe. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, family and friends and listeners and viewers. You are here on JCTV Zimbabwe. If you are new on this channel, please hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so that you won't miss out on all the issues that we talk about. And this is your voice. This is a place where you can talk about anything. We are here to educate, to inform one another, and learn a lot of things. So this has been the topic that we're talking about. We're talking about issues that are happening in Zimbabwe. It was an open line, and we touched on a number of issues. But on Sunday, you don't want to miss this. On Sunday, I'm going to be having Mr. Makomborero Aruzivishe. You don't want to miss this show for anything on Sunday. He's going to be with us. So please be part of the show on Sunday. Don't miss out for anything. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be jam-packed. We're going to be talking and dissecting the issues that are affecting Zimbabwe, and you can be part of the show. So today it has been a nice chat, and I really see Africa United. Thank you for Africa Unite. Thank you for being part of the show, and thank you for all your contribution, Bongani, excellent being, Lady Scaraby, Craig Marshall, and everyone who came. I mean, you are fantastic. But this has been the show today, and hopefully that on Sunday you are going to join us as we touch on a number of issues. I hope to see you on Sunday as we dissect these issues in depth. But from me, myself, JC, this has been the show, and thank you for being part of it. Again, reminding you that rise up, Africa and Zimbabwe. The world is waiting for you. See you again next time. On Sunday, we're going to be having a great leader, Makumbara Rezishe. Don't miss it for anything. See you.